What's going on, YouTube? Another update here. So, as you can see, my stagnant bucket here, and had some floaters, because whenever I plumbed it, pretty much the drains were pushing down on it, and I had to drill one more hole. So, I was relying on it staying at the top, and it did. But anyway, this is the bucket here, obviously. That's how much was left in the system. I went ahead, as you can see, I re-plumbed, and it's all going out. Oops, let me come over here, out of the greenhouse. This is actually funny. I put this in here. It is not just to give it some airflow behind it to push the water. No, actually, I had this half-inch shutoff, or a half-inch line here that's an overflow. I was going to go ahead and just drop it inside the 3/4-inch pipe, but yeah, it doesn't fit. So, pretty much, I just haven't done anything with this pipe right here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and take off the overflow, because I probably want the back pressure going to these little guys over here. You can see in there, they're actually working pretty good. I think so. Yeah, they are. That one's actually spraying like directly on that root. But anyway, luckily for me, my air line right there, that actually was long enough to make it to the bottom of my new reservoir outside. You can see my line coming in over here. I had to move the plug down a little bit. It was way up here, tucked away just underneath this wasp nest. Yeah, I had to move it down here just to make the cord reach. I was either going to do that or use an extension cord, and all I needed was like a 3-inch extent. 3-inch? No, probably like 1.5 feet. I don't know what the heck I was talking about. Like 1.5 feet of an extension cord, and I didn't want to waste one. So I just moved this plug down. Anyway, yeah, that's all the stuff. Oh, there's one more thing. I want to put another T probably right up in here, and then have it sticking straight up, probably like 12 inches, to assist this water in going down, just like I did on the other end. Oh yeah, and we still have parts and stuff laying all over, just for dramatic effect. Oh, there's another one right there. Yeah, pump on the ground, you know what that's telling you? I have so many of those things that I don't even need to pick that up off the ground. Nah, I just forgot. I actually was going to start using it doing something else, but we haven't started that project yet. So, let's go outside, check out what it looks like out there, and check out my new reservoir. Alrighty, and we're out here where the wind's blowing, so hopefully it will treat me alright. Anyway, here's my 32-inch garbage can. I went ahead and drilled into the lip of the garbage can and the lid, and went ahead and put 2 loose zip ties on this side just to give it a little, you know, make it a little more secure. This side I went ahead and did the same, except I put this, which is, I believe, a 12 gauge wire, and I went ahead and put that in there. So, and when it's open, I love this thing, it looks so cool. So, if you can see there, this pipe actually is sticking up a little bit, like above level. So I had to put these downspouts on. Plus it makes it look really cool and everything. It looks like it's getting a lot of aeration, but I've got an air stone way down there, so that's actually doing most of it. But, I mean, it is getting a fair amount. Look at that. Okay, I take that back. That is a lot of aeration going right there. The hydro tube is running a lot slower. But yeah, I just drilled my holes here, and I did them in the side. And I actually dug this deeper. I was going to keep it down a lot deeper, and actually had to backfill the hole just to make it up a little bit so that the lines coming out of the greenhouse can come into the side there. And the wind's picking up. But anyway, as you can see, it's slanted downhill this way a little bit, so I had to put the downspout on just in case we had like reduced flow, especially with this side over here. It wouldn't start running down, you know, down the bottom side of the pipe and right out the hole. So, plus it looks really cool this way. But went ahead and, oh, here you can see right here another hole that's on the east side of my bucket, and this whole thing is on the west side of my greenhouse. So, but yeah, one hole right there, big enough for the cord and the air line, and 2 more holes right here that I actually drilled at an angle, like this way. I actually did hold the drill, you know, goofy, and, you know, made it work. But anyway, it's looking really pretty. So it's a 32-gallon trash can, sunken into the ground. 32 gallons. I have the top here. I'm not sure how many gallons that is that I'm not using right there. So I just went ahead and made it easy on myself and said that I'm going to have 22 gallons in here. I'm sure that's not 10 gallons, but just to undershoot everything. So I went with 22 gallons, so I mixed up 12 gallons of Master Blend. So, no, it's more than half. But still, half strength-ish, something like that. But I guess a little stronger than half strength, according to my 22 numbers. But that's what I did. So now I don't have to worry about losing as much water, and whenever I do, I can just fill it back up and guesstimate and throw in some Master Blend. So now the hydro tube and the aeration type garden are both now getting Master Blend. So very, very happy about that. Well, I won't worry about that. So that's what it looks like, all sunken in the ground. I put dirt. I tried to backfill the hole as much as I could, stamp it all down in and everything, and then mounted it up. So when it rains, I'm hoping it'll just kind of slope off a little bit. I don't know. I mounted it really in case there's more gap in there, and when the water goes through, I hope this stuff will just fall right through, and when I see that, I'll just take more from my pile. Alright, well, that was a quick walk around here showing you my new setup, well, old setup, set up a new way. So, alright, well, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That way you can come back and check out everything else that's going on and find out, if this is your first video, find out what the heck I'm talking about with the hydro tube and the aeroponic type garden, because they're inside now. But you'll have to come back for that. Don't forget to throw me a thumbs up if you thought this was halfway informational. And, yeah, throw a comment down below. Always love them. And, yeah, I will catch y'all in the next video. So, till then, later.